Loud ass voice, man. Your voice is incredibly loud.
That's how you want to start off the video?
Not really, but anyways, this is BLP, Art of 2017. I know we're already in February of 2018, but this has been a rough year thus far, so, cut us some slack, I'm not getting on your case or anything. We're starting off with Hostile Takeover. I want to redo this one, but instead of a random dragon, I want to do Charizard, and I want him to look all badass like
Bruh,
that.
it wasn't a random dragon. Okay, so this is like a scene from an intro of an anime from the fucking 90s, right?
What?
Yeah, dude.
That's what this is?
Yeah, so this isn't even like...
I thought this was something random that you drew.
Nah, I was watching this anime, and there's this intro scene where the characters are coming upon a castle, and you just see this gigantic dragon fly from the fucking clouds and land on this castle, and you're like, whoa. I fucked up in the face. Like, I could not get the face right. I feel like I got the wings right.
Fuck all that anime, dude.
But then
This is gonna be redone as Charizard, and...
Well, I mean, I agree. That would look tight.
I don't know what castle. Maybe that one. Who cares? I think it would look badass.
Just do a Pokemon Center.
What anime is it again?
It's called Record of Lodos War.
Okay, well, there you have it.
Or Lodos War. I don't know.
This one is called Merlin's Beard, for obvious reasons. I mean, look at his beard.
It's not obvious.
Well, not yet, because I started it up there at the top, but...
There's a lot going on, right? You could be like, this is called Merlin Gets Fucking Stoned for the first time. I mean, look
That's tobacco. That is tobacco.
Are you sure? Because there's flowers.
That's tobacco.
Inching its way towards the pipe.
He's not smoking the flowers. He's smoking from the pipe.
Who smokes tobacco in a pipe like that? Not me.
Merlin.
I don't know. That's true.
Anyways, I had this
I bet Merlin didn't smoke tobacco, though.
Sure he did. I had this idea to draw Merlin's beard. What would that look like? And why? Because I had watched the entire Harry Potter saga. All 8 movies. They're all so good.
In one sitting.
And instead of saying, oh shit,
at
they
one
say...
time.
No, not one time. That'd take forever. Instead of saying, oh fuck, they say, Merlin's beard. Oh, Merlin's beard. So, yeah. There you have it. We got 2 takes. Actually, there was like 4 or 5, because I told Jake to draw Merlin's beard, and he was like, okay.
Those lips, though.
Look at those lips.
I nailed the lips in this.
This is my favorite one.
I just don't remember putting that many curls in that bitch. That's the one thing.
I told you to make a Merlin's beard. What would Merlin look like? What would his beard look like?
Yeah, he would. It would just be curly. I don't know. I was obsessed with the whole one eye thing.
Well,
you gotta have one eye.
Yeah, I wanted to do some Harry Potter fan art, and this was back when I wanted to do something obscure and not like too obvious as to what the fan art was. When we get later on in 2017's art, you'll figure out that I don't care anymore. Don't care at all.
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying. This is not recognizable.
Yeah, you would look at this and go, what does this have to do with Harry Potter? And I'd be like, Merlin's beard. And then they'd be like, huh? So,
no one would get it, man. It's too obscure.
I get it. Fuck you. I get it. People get it.
Whatever. Enlightened Frog.
Jake actually drew this entirely.
Jake actually drew. I drew the other one entirely.
I did all the. I like kind of redrew parts of it. I didn't tell you that. Sorry. This one I didn't redraw at all. I just colored it.
Yeah.
You even started coloring it. Just you didn't finish.
Yeah. Like all great Jake things. I don't know. I saw a manga and it had this frog in it, and I was like, "Oh, that frog's face looks dope. Let me recreate it." And I kind of did. I mean, he's cool.
I wanted to paint this one, but you reminded me that we literally did a frog already.
Yeah, and I would love to do this again.
Trying to get away from frogs for the time being.
Yeah, I would love to do this again though, because I really like just a frog. Like, if you saw this frog in your garden, you'd be like, bruh, I don't know what kind of day I'm gonna have, but it's
gonna
not,
be a good fucking
yeah,
day.
it's gonna be a good day. Like, I'm gonna leave my body type or something. Also, if I ever saw a frog with this design, it might be my favorite frog ever.
Dude, he looks like a Pokemon.
Yeah, he does, right? I mean, I like the way it turned out. It turned out really good. I like the colors. I like the color scheme.
Jake does it a lot. He unintentionally draws Pokemon that aren't even Pokemon but should be.
Well, see, the thing about Pokemon is the original fucking 150 are just animals that you, like, made monsterized.
Or dinosaurs.
Yeah, so, I mean, this would fit. It's a frog, but there's something almost supernatural about him. Now we're going into real Pokemon.
Yeah.
This was just, I mean, Pokemon did it itself. When they came out with Sun and Moon, and they said that Dugtrio has a new form, and the only difference is he has hair now. Not only hair, but 3 different hair cuts.
Yeah.
It was like they gave me a gift I didn't know I wanted.
Yeah, Jake couldn't resist drawing this one.
I mean, how could you not? I mean, it's one of the greatest Pokemon forms ever. It's one of the greatest evolution lines, though.
Yeah, you notice the shift from fan art of just obscureness to literally, I'm just gonna draw the thing. I don't really care. We're drawing it.
Yeah. Another thing is, no one ever knows what Dugtrio is. You don't know what it is. You don't know if it's 3 entities or just one. Nintendo was like, we're not going to give you the answer. We're just going to add more to the mystery.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why does it have blonde hair and it's made into a steel type? You know what I'm saying? It's got 1950s bob haircuts and it's a steel type now. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
The hair is steel, dude. Get with it, don't you know?
Never Pokemon. Hunch Crow is just a boss, man. And I drew it. I think I nailed it. It looks good to me. Marcus went over it, shaded it, of course, colored it.
Yeah, these next couple of Pokemon are just all... He drew them, I just colored them in.
Yeah, this one I just... Bruh, if you could have a Hunch Crow as a Pokemon, that'd be so dope. I mean, he's a bad motherfucker. And I wanted to draw him in, like, his natural habitat, which would be like, boss shit.
Yeah, if Tony Soprano had a Pokemon, he would just have this.
Yeah, dude, if fucking...
Just him.
if the dude from Scarface had a Pokemon, it would be this.
Yeah.
Like any mob boss, if you have a Pokemon, it's this. It's Hunch Crow.
Yeah, I have The Godfather on the brain because they just put that on Netflix.
Hey, that.
Yeah.
This would be that.
Yeah.
I mean,
he would just be a hand-me-down in that family, just constantly.
if Pokemon allowed for more adult themes, he would always have a cigar.
Yeah.
He would always have a cigar, but they don't. Now this one's fucking terrible. I hate it.
Oh, so the thing about these drawings, right? The original plan is to make posters out of all of them, but these I did on a smaller paper, smaller size. But we had the idea of just selling all these one-off drawings and see if people would buy them. And people, actually, this one sold, and I think Dugtrio sold.
I can't believe it. I can't believe this one sold. I hate this one.
We specialize in drawing one-off things.
The only thing that's good in this one is Marcus's, like everything you see that's good about this fucking picture, Marcus did.
You just drew him out in space, and I was like, well, where would a dog be? I don't know, backyard?
Because he was horrible. Like, I kept trying... Okay, so Stoutland's a Pokemon, dog Pokemon, right?
Seemed
For
obvious.
whatever reason, when you try to draw him, like, looking at him, it's almost like... I don't know, man. He looks weird. He's got so much fur, you can't see his fucking legs. So I don't know.
Or his eyes or anything else. But that's what makes him so cool.
No, I think you can see his eyes. I couldn't do the eyes, so I was like, let me cover it.
Yeah, so we're doing a lot more one-offs and selling those. Now this I did because, we have a YouTube channel. Wanted to do a thumbnail for it. And also I wanted an excuse to draw the Smash Bros. Logo, honestly. That was the real reason I did this, by the way. I just wanted an excuse to do that.
Why? Because you don't need to. You can just draw it.
Yeah, but like, why would I want to waste my time drawing something that I wasn't going to use for anything when I could have an excuse to do it?
Why do you need a reason?
Why would you draw the Smash Bros. Logo?
Bro, why would I draw a Merlin's beard?
Because I told you to. I was like, I just watched Harry Potter. Merlin's Beard. What would it look like? Boom. Let's do it. And then now we have this.
So you need an excuse to draw stuff?
Yeah. Gotta have motivation, you know? I don't want to do something for free, you know?
I ain't never motivated to do nothing.
I know. Anyways, yeah, so we have a YouTube channel. If you're watching this, you probably already know that. And
you probably don't. Who knows?
Most of that consists of Smash Brothers related content because we play a lot.
It's our favorite game, man. I mean, it's mine.
A shitload, if you will.
It's my favorite game.
Yeah, easily my favorite game as well. And yeah, a lot of the replays, compilations of the best moments of those replays, all those are up on our channel, along with probably my second favorite game. Easily.
Yeah, but okay, let's be clear here. If we had this YouTube channel when Black Ops 1 came out,
and we could record,
this whole channel would be fucking just with zombies. I mean, Black Ops 1 was so good. Black Ops 2, I think, fell off. Black Ops 3 got it back. But the reason they got it back was because they redid all the first one's fucking maps.
Yeah, we really love that game. We've spent so many hours playing
Black Ops,
trying to see how far we could go.
The first one's the best.
And this is where I stopped doing custom thumbnails.
This is when you stop caring as much.
Yeah. This is when I stopped caring as much.
Because this jam is just a game that you gotta see to believe, man.
Yeah, it's a dumb game.
Plus, we're the only ones that played it. I think we are the sole professionals of this jam.
That is true. No one else has played that game.
No one else.
On YouTube. We're the only ones. Now this one, another one that Jake drew, I just colored it in.
This was
I'm so glad. Actually no. The original drawing is in that notebook.
Yeah.
I just kind of redrew it on a bigger paper.
Yeah, a friend of ours had this idea, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And yeah,
was it Erm's idea?
Yeah, and it was a passing idea. I don't even think right.
That's why he likes this so much. Okay,
yeah,
now we know. Erm, shouts out. This was your idea. I should have given you credit a long time ago if I'd only known that.
Yeah, I think I told you.
If I would have known that, I would have said that a lot sooner. So Erm,
you.
Shouts out. That's why
Pretty sure
he wanted to use this for like an album cover or something, and then he took it into that Photoshop thing and made like a nighttime version of this. It looks really cool. I'll put that in here too.
I know. It was a half-ass request because he just basically was like, I want this, and this. And I was like, dude, I'll do it my way.
Yeah, he probably said, I want a monkey, but you're like, I'm going to do it like this.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So I don't know what part was his or me. So it's done. This motherfucker, okay, so I drew a random bear, but he always looks like he's about to sneeze and shit.
Oh, okay.
Marcus just drew everything in.
Yeah, this is another one that was in the book.
He just drew everything in.
You drew this bear, and I was like, I want to put this bear in like a Bob Ross kind of landscape-looking situation. This and the previous one are all in this stack of one-off drawings that we're trying to sell, and you'll see these better posters that we're trying to sell.
And I'm pretty sure this was a panda in the beginning.
It's supposed to be a panda? Well, maybe. Fuck it. Now it's a grizzly.
Did I come up with the name?
Yeah, I sent you a picture of it when I was done. I was like, what are we going to call this? And you said the shame of Sir Oswald. I was like, what? Why was he shameful? What about this expression is shameful?
It's not shameful, but shame. I mean, because you got to think, like, what is he thinking about? Right? And he's putting a paw up going like, I need redemption.
It looks like he's seeing a UFO because there's all this weird lighting coming from, and he's pointing at it.
Oh, I hate this one.
This is another one-off that we sold.
So yeah, I don't know how
we started to specialize in just drawing one-off
characters. I drew Wario.
in your notebook. And I redrew it.
He only
exactly
has
how you drew it.
He only has 4 fingers.
And I colored him in.
I don't know if he's supposed to have 4 fingers.
He is. He's always supposed to have 4 hands.
Okay, he's also supposed to have a nose.
Okay, well, all right.
So I don't know.
I'll grant you that.
Whoever bought it, I don't know why he bought it.
He bought like 3 of them. He made his mom buy like 3 of them.
Goddamn, kid. Shout out to you. If you know where we are, if you can hear my voice, shout out to you. Because I hate this fucking picture.
The original plan with all these drawings is to turn them all into posters and get prints made of all of them, but
I hate this one so much.
Some of these I've decided, I was like, I don't think anybody on earth is going to buy these, but we still try to sell the drawings, and this one sold.
There will never be 2 people on earth that will buy the same one.
Oh, he was the only one on earth that would have ever bought this one?
We can't say no one would buy it, but we can say for sure 2 people would never buy it.
I love this one.
I love this one. Okay, so I saw a National Geographic picture. There's actually reef forests on the bottom of certain oceans. There's reef forests where the reef actually goes up in strands, and it looks like a tree. It looks like there's gravity. Well, of course, there's gravity, but it looks like...
It looks just like this.
Yeah, it looks like a forest. There was some photographer that took a picture of a seal. And I was like, dude, that's the perfect Pokemon picture for seal. So we did that. Barboach is in the back. It's the shiny version. You know, little...
I did that because I have a shiny Barboach.
I think he looks better than the original color.
I think he looks better like that.
I wanted a Gyarados in the back, like as a shadow, but honestly, that would be too hard to do, like, color pencil, too much time and shit. And I like the way it turned out now. I like the way it just Seal's down there fucking sleeping and shit.
Yeah, this is one that we did posters of.
Or no, it's Dugong.
A single one.
Dugong, not Seal, Dugong.
This is another one we made posters of, and we sold a couple of these.
Purple Dink. I mean, it's self-explanatory.
I gave the original one to my grandmother for Christmas. Shouts out.
It's purple and it's Dink. I mean...
I didn't tell her the name was Purple Dink. I just gave it to her.
She wouldn't know what Dink is.
Dude, come on.
She'd just be like, Purple Dink?
She's old, not stupid. I mean, come on.
Bro, if you told an old person that didn't know what it was, Purple Dink...
They'd be like, oh, okay. So you're into that, huh?
Really?
Okay, so... This came about because of this podcast I watched called the Doodlecast. Shouts out. They had a whole episode dedicated to basically just doing a stylistic kind of Bob Ross style landscape, and I did one, and this is what it is.
Yeah, Marcus Saul.
They do theirs all on digital,
Yeah, basically
this Marcus traditional.
Marcus saw a shading effect, and he said, "Let me do that," and then he mastered it in like one day.
Oh, that's so complimentary of you.
Bro, you came like I didn't know he was doing this, and then he all of a sudden shows up with like five pictures and goes, "Look at all the shit I did." And it's just like there was like 5 pictures. The next 5 pictures are all in this style, so I don't know what he's talking about. He literally in one day did like 5 pictures in the same style.
It wasn't one day, but
this is another one. I mean, you'll see the before and after, but this turned out so much better. No matter how rough the alien robot looks, still, because he's got that wonky ass arm, he looks better than this.
Yeah, this is what Jake drew. And
Fuck
this
you,
is the original
Fuck
idea.
you.
And I put that original idea into this new style I've been doing. Why are you saying fuck you, man?
Because you're like, look at this shitty ass one. This is Jake's. This is my rendition. See how much better it looks? Though it does. I mean, you can tell he's destroying the city. He looks ominous as fuck with that black silhouette.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a Powerpuff Girls kind of vibe, like villain.
Yeah.
Another sad fact about this one is we haven't sold any prints of this one either.
I'm not surprised. This is like one of those things that just looks really cool.
It's original. You ain't seen nothing like this before?
Yeah, I know, that's the problem. No,
and we go to a convention and that's
I don't know
why they don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't know anyone would buy it, and it's all original. Yeah, I mean...
BLP original right here.
In the other one, you could tell he's destroying the city, but it kind of just looked like he was, like, walking around. This one looks like he was, like, throwing his weight around trying to destroy shit. So I really like how it turned out. I mean, again, he showed up and was like, "Look at this," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, this is another one. Same thing. I took a drawing out of the book.
Yeah, but see, okay, so my drawing had Apom in this bitch like hanging down off the branch.
Yeah.
So why didn't you do that one too? It got in the way. Or?
Nah, you drew them all weird, and then I was gonna have to redraw them.
I did draw him weird.
Well, because it's like you don't know what he looks like from behind because he's never seen from behind.
He's very weird. He's a very weird Pokemon. Some Pokemon, it's just they don't. Like, you can't find any image of like the backside for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mount Silver came out dope. That's Mankey in the tree. Mount Silver, of course, if you don't know the games, Mount Silver is a famous mountain in Gold and Silver where Ash or Red is basically, he's like the last boss of the game.
Yeah, you go into the mountain and you fight.
But it's very ominous. It's a very big mountain. It's very ominous. I just like how he did it. The green and shit. Blue Mountain's kind of the precursor to Mount Silver, I guess you could say.
Because I was like, I want to do that, but like with one of the Pokemon drawings he did.
Yeah. I think it turned out well. Again, it's basically kind of another take on Purple Dink. It just, again, he just did all these shading effects.
Bluest Light Productions.
Yeah, the Blue Mountains.
Blue one. This is going to be primarily used for like business cards and stuff.
Our representation.
Or no, I made prints of it. I don't think we sold any, but I made prints of it.
I like it. It makes me think of the Midwest. You know what I'm saying?
If it had a blue Instagram filter on it.
Yeah, just Paul Bunyan and his blue ox just walking around out there.
Dude, yes.
Yeah, right.
Fan art idea. We're gonna do that. Don't copy us. We'll get on it.
There's no fucking Paul Bunyan fan art.
Well,
and Bessie the Blue Ox.
Yet.
So this is the undeniable hit of 2017. Everybody I've shown loves it. I would think that they'd say it's dope. I would love to redo this just because of the rabbit. I feel like I could do a better rabbit. But this entire premise is, I was thinking one day, the hare, right, learned so much from the tortoise that they would want to talk afterwards, after this race. Because, you know, they're like really good friends now or something, right? So what would they do? Smoke a blunt. Smoke a joint. Some, you know, not drink, but smoke. And Marcus just killed it. He put his style to it.
Yeah, this is another one that was in the book. It. And I was like, let me just draw it in that style. You know?
And he just murdered it. Yeah. We've sold out of this, haven't we?
And we have a couple left, but actually, what was weird is we sold a lot of these at the art shows, but again, at the conventions, we didn't sell any at the conventions.
It's very hard. It's a very easy painting or drawing to see like what it's about. It's very hard to figure it out sometimes though. Because it's a I love it though.
Okay, so the next one is called Revitalize.
Hate this motherfucker too. I don't know, man. Marcus really dug this, and I don't get it. Like, I basically just drew this in his kitchen one day, and if I remember correctly, and I was like, yeah, it's an eyeball dripping water onto a barren earth to give it life. Revitalize. I don't think I even came up with the name. I think you did.
You did.
I did.
This is one of the only paintings on this list of all the art that we did.
Yeah. Okay, so again, another gripe I have with BLP, internal affairs. The things I don't want him to paint, he paints. The things I desperately wish he would paint, he won't fucking touch.
Because the things he wants are insanely difficult.
No! You drew I'm so mad at you about demons. Okay, so this one. Oh, extremely difficult. It's an eyeball dropping a tear on the earth. And he's like, oh yeah, that sounds easy enough.
Well, yeah, this is the original, and I was like, oh, the way you're doing this, I've been doing paintings in this style, kind of doing all kinds of stuff. This is putting that style towards something like this. It's in the gallery. It's for sale. All last year, I only did this one painting because it didn't sell shit out of the gallery. And then 2018, I've already sold 3 things, 4 things, 5 things out of there. So 2018, art of 2018.
But not revitalize.
Not only will we have better recording equipment, but also more paintings to critique instead
we
of
have better
one-off
recording
drawings.
equipment?
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah. It's in that box back there behind me.
Yeah, okay. This
Another
is all
poster?
Marcus.
Another
All Marcus.
poster?
All Marcus.
And it did very well at the art show we did.
Yeah, I love how it turned out.
Again, I took that same kind of style and was like, how can I make fan art in this style? Bam. Everyone's favorite fucking movie, apparently.
It's crazy. I'm thinking about it now. It's crazy because you don't do humans, you don't do animals, you don't do anything like that. So you do Jack. The reason you did him so well, he's literally a stick figure.
Yeah, he's easy to do.
You don't have to...
That's why I did him.
Notice, he didn't draw the hands. He didn't draw the feet. Right? He drew him so far away, he didn't have to draw all that. It's just shapes.
But that's...
Marcus excels at shapes.
That's how he is.
Yeah. You need to get better at drawing people. Because I can't draw hands or feet.
What about the jack-o'-lanterns? Does that count as a person?
No, they're pumpkins.
Yeah. Does that count?
No.
Why not?
How could that count as a person?
It's like drawing a face. It's like drawing a head.
Okay, no. Drawing a face is different than drawing a person. You could draw a circle and then put a face in that bitch, and you'd be like, yeah, I could draw a smiley face.
But yeah, this is the fan art we're doing now. Just taking classic scenes and changing things about them and just doing it in our style, this style.
This one's
different
sick.
styles.
I love Pride Rock.
Hell yeah. I did this because they announced the remake of the classic animation. Gonna do live action, which I don't know how that works.
Well, no,
nothing but
the only thing that's gonna be live is the scenes. So I mean, we got it right. So basically, this is what the new Lion King would look like if you took all the computer graphics out. It would literally be a landscape.
Someone asked me why I did it blue. Fuck you. How about that? I'll do whatever I want.
So that doesn't make any fucking sense. You could have just said, "Well, we're Bluest Light Productions."
Or yeah, hey, fuck you. We're called Bluest Light Productions.
Like a dope
Why not?
color. Or it was like the dawn, and I was doing blue.
Or fuck you. I wanted to do a blue one because
so
we did all these other colors. Fuck you. How about that?
see what I got to deal with? This fucking...
Oh, okay. So another idea I had with
this
one
fire cannon right here
is because I wanted to go into Photoshop, thanks to Shouts out. Found a good Photoshop app. And change the colors. If I do it all in one color scheme, I can change the colors a lot easier. And
I mean, every color looks dope.
yeah, I could theoretically have
The
Pride Rock
pink's
in
kinda
any
heavy.
color you wanted. It's just expensive to make prints. Of
Oh
each
my
color.
god. Okay.
And then, you know, it wouldn't be a BLP art video
without the mystery.
without a...
It
It doesn't have a name, by the way. What was your...
I thought we named it
No.
Man from the Deep.
He looks like a rejected SpongeBob character.
Seal Man.
Just a... Oh, and this came about because I watched Finding Dory and I was like, we should do some, like, Finding Nemo art because I like this seal. He's kind of goofy. And Jake was like, oh, yeah, I watched this episode of, like, fucking Kitchen Nightmares.
And he had this baby on the wall.
And, like, let me just do that as the seal.
And
And I was like, dear God,
so
why?
I just fell in love with this baby. I don't know who painted it.
Oh, God.
I don't know who captured the joy of that baby.
Yeah, we're actually art collectors, too, on top of everything else. If you know where to get that, the original painting, like, if you know
I would love
that
it.
restaurant, and if they're willing to sell, Jake is willing to buy.
I would. For like $10. Because that's what that painting's worth.
It's worth $10 to you? It's not worth shit to me, man. It is not worth shit.
Well, you heard it from the fucking
Ugh.
horse's mouth, I guess.
This one's worth $1 million, though. If you want it, you can have it, but it's $1 million.
Nah, it's like 5.
Nope. $1 million.